Internet, welcome to Game Theory. Let's wrap up FNAF, shall we? When last we left things, we'd covered everything up through the second Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria location. Things like why the missing children's incident must be the first event of the timeline, the identity of Golden Freddy, why Circus Baby's Pizza World has to come earlier in the timeline than most people expect, and a quick review over how Michael Afton is the crying child from FNAF 4. But all of that left us with a big question. If Michael Afton is the crying child who gets himself bit, then how is he able to come back later in the timeline for games like Sister Location and Pizzeria Simulator? At the end of FNAF 4, we get the lines, "We are still your friends. Do you still believe that? I will put you back together." That line is more likely coming from William. He is literally promising to physically put his son back together as a robot. Clearly, he dies during the bite of 83. The survival logbook confirms this over and over and over again. Most importantly of all, it explains why he doesn't die after getting scooped in Sister Locations. Anyway, with the bite of 83, Fredbear's Family Diner closes, leaving only Freddy Fazbear's second location, Junior's, a new, larger location with upgraded security in the form of the toy animatronics. But after all missing children from their last endeavor, Henry wanted to take an extra special precaution to further protect his daughter. He installed an upgraded surveillance system in the form of security puppets, specifically programmed to watch one child, his daughter. William Afton returns and, because he's a prime suspect in the missing children's incident, is not allowed back at the pizzeria. As a result, he's forced to kill Henry's daughter outside, behind the facility. Her soul goes on to possess the security puppet, and she proceeds to give life to all the other lost souls still trapped in the original 5 animatronics. Golden Freddy has the spirit of Cassidy already in him, except there are 2 problems. First, he's a spring-lock suit. Unlike the others, he can't freely move around because he's not kept in animatronic mode. But secondly, the yellow Golden Freddy suit is being kept, like we saw, in the FNAF 4 location. Hence why in FNAF 2 and then onward in the series, he's forced to remain as just a spirit. Afton continues to sneak into the pizzeria disguised as a security guard, using his signature spring-lock suit and crank to kill kids. This prompts the animatronics to get angry and attack anyone in a security guard uniform, which results in night guard turned day guard Jeremy Fitzgerald getting his frontal lobe bit in an event known as the Bite of 87. In total, another 5 children die in the FNAF 2 location, again shown through the Save Them minigame, before the place is shut down and the toy animatronics get scrapped. And the withered animatronics get sent back to the FNAF 1 location for storage and the possible reopening of the pizzeria. William tracks them back to dismantle them and discover their power. Now, thanks to the novels, we actually know why he did it, to dissect the robots and experiment on them. And it's these experiments that end up producing the Funtime animatronics. Funtimes weren't just possessed by new kids, they were created from the remnant of the original 5. From those experiments, William is able to open Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rentals, the underground facility from Sister Location. There was one thing that William Afton didn't anticipate in all his plans: the spirits of the children wanting revenge. Now that they were freed from their animatronic prisons, they corner William in the safe room of the first Freddy Fazbear's restaurant, forcing him to hide out in the Golden Bonnie suit, which snaps shut, almost killing him, but not quite. It just transforms him into Springtrap. The restaurant seals the safe room and everything inside to escape liability. Afton is locked back there until the year 2023 when Fazbear Fright opens. The phone dude discovers the hidden room and sets Afton, now Springtrap, loose once more. Springtrap haunts Fazbear Fright only to have it burned down. Meanwhile, the rebuilt Michael Afton, Michael version 2.0, searches for his dad to get some answers. He starts in Sister Location, meets Baby, but falls victim to the plot of the furious tangle of spirits held in the various Funtime animatronics. Together, they form Ennard and scoop Michael's body in an attempt to escape their prison. The scooping plan works, but Michael survives because, remember, he's a robot. More in need of answers than ever before, Michael promises his father,
"I'm going to come find you."
which leads us at last to FNAF 6. Even though the puppet tried to free the spirits of the dead children in FNAF 3, it doesn't quite work. This is because the spirits were no longer complete, with parts of their souls now trapped in the Funtime animatronics, which themselves are now in the form of Molten Freddy. This is why Paragraph 4 is such a big deal throughout FNAF 6. Paragraph 4 stipulates that all creatures containing Remnant must be in the pizzeria by the end of the week, so that when it burns, everyone goes with it. Michael accepts the role as night guard at the simulation simulated pizzeria, Henry summons all the animatronics there, burns it all to the ground, and finally releases everyone, including condemning William to hell. Well, he didn't release everyone. Golden Freddy, still a vengeful spirit, has a bone to pick with Willie, so she traps him in purgatory, forcing him to suffer for eternity at the hands of the monsters he created. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thank you for watching every single one of these videos.